Good afternoon. Welcome to the afternoon experiment. My name is Emanuel Livingston. I'm with you for a short amount of time. I'm with you for a short amount of time. Y'all, I'm only here for like 30 minutes because I am going to that school board meeting. And I think if I leave here at about quarter till, I can get to the school board at around 4. I probably should be there early, but, I'm trying to do this. So I'm gonna try to go live. I'm gonna try to go live from the school board meeting. Even though if I do, that'll only probably be on one of the Facebook pages. But all of this is a work in progress. But my intention is to go up to that school board meeting, go live on one of the Facebook pages, and see what happens or see what they talking about. Because apparently, allegedly, they're not gonna let the people talk, and they're gonna do a private meeting at some. But that's the plan. That's the plan. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. In the meantime, we're gonna do a rushed show. We got Robert Willis in the house. Robert Willis, good afternoon. Preston in the house, representing Avondale. Good afternoon, Preston. We got Anthony in the house. Good afternoon, Anthony. He's representing the Wood. We got Pat in the house, also representing Westwood. David, representing Westchester. Good afternoon. Sharonville and Lewis is their representative today. Good afternoon. Dwayne, representing Mount Airy. It didn't go up there yet. There we go. Dwayne, representing Mount Airy. Good afternoon. Stephanie wants to know, is that meeting open to the public? That's my understanding. That's my understanding. Stefan said that at 4 o'clock they were having a public meeting. And I trust Stefan. Well, he said public, but it's same difference. Same difference. You know what he meant. um, let's see. But yeah, Dwayne, good afternoon. We got Pat representing Pat, you already said that, Westwood. Good, but thanks again, Pat. Good afternoon. Erica in the house representing Reading. Good afternoon, Erica. Tria. Good afternoon. Sitting over there in the classy section. She got on a whole ball gown. Representing Columbia Township. Good afternoon. Brent, representing Dallas, Texas. Good afternoon, Brent. Appreciate you. Vanessa, representing the West End. Good afternoon. Phyllis, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to you. We got Nick in the house. Nick, good afternoon. Nick is representing Blue Ash. We got Sea Breeze in the house representing Boston. Terry representing downtown. Good afternoon. Stephanie in the house representing Roseline. All right, good afternoon. You know, they're having that Roseline block party on Saturday. I'm supposed to be there, but it's supposed to rain. It's supposed to rain. I don't know if it's. I might have to call Annie Roof and see if everything is still going down. DeWanda in the house. Good afternoon, DeWanda. Good afternoon, DeWanda. Let me see. Brent says don't connect to the Buzz Wi-Fi. Trust me, the Buzz Wi-Fi don't reach that far. Daryl, what's up with you, Daryl? Good afternoon. He's representing Forest Park. We got Pamela Kinney in the house representing North Avondale. All right. Scroll. My mouse don't want to scroll. Maria in the house representing North College Hill. Good afternoon, Maria. Diane in the house. Diane says it's hump day. That's right. Got to do some humping later on tonight. Good afternoon. She's representing Covington. I didn't see Jerika in here say hello, but I see Jerika's in here. Good afternoon, Jerika. Good afternoon. It's actually Jerica, but don't tell her. Don't tell her. Iona in the house representing Finneytown. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. LaDonna representing East Price Hill. Good afternoon. East Price Hill in the house. Let's see. Carolyn says good afternoon, all. Good afternoon, Carolyn. Abadimi. Hope I didn't butcher it too bad, even though I feel like I did. What's up? How you doing? Good afternoon. Can you go live from the meeting? I'm gonna try. It'll just be on one of the pages, probably the personal page, but I'm gonna try to go live. We'll see what happens. He said public several times. He did. He did. Uh, there's Jareka in the house. All right. Reppin' Dayton, she said. Reppin' Dayton, she said. Brent says, keep my public parts private. um, Stephanie Hyde says, okay, great, because I'll be there as well. What time did you say? I think my understanding is the meeting starts at 4. Under normal circumstances, I would probably be there about 15 minutes early, but I'm going to leave here about 15 minutes till, so I'll be there either on time or just a little late, because I'll be on here talking to y'all. Bonita, representing Roseline. Good afternoon, Bonita. Let's see. Diane says, you won't melt in the rain. Well, they tell me that milk chocolate and dark chocolate melts in the rain, and I'm a mixture of the two. They tell me you can't get it wet. And then you mix that with, I'm just being silly. Stephanie says she going to the block party, rain or shine. All right. Paul, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you for checking us out. Albert Caldwell, good afternoon. Good afternoon. We got, let me see. What's up with Lincoln taking a deposition, or was it defamation class? He said defamation. And I'm like, they're teaching them to defame people? Maybe, here's my guess. This is just a guess. My guess is they've gotten a number of complaints about things that have been said from maybe a host. And so they're like, we need to teach these people that you can't just be saying anything about people, because you open us up to defamation, a lawsuit for defamation. So my guess is they gonna tell them, like, you can't be saying stuff about people that you don't know is true, because it ends up being defamation. Oh, hold on, I forgot to turn on one of my lights. Sorry, y'all just come rushing in and didn't even turn on all the lights. And they're like, stop setting us up for defamation. Stop it. So that's my guess is what it is. You know, they do little classes when they find that the same stuff keep coming up over and over again. So my guess is they're not teaching them to defame people. They're saying, stop doing this. So maybe you'll see some changes in some of the things that a host says. That's my guess. Let me see. DeAndre in the house. DeAndre says, hola, sinner, E-man. Well, hola to you too. Hola to you too. Anthony says, stop molesting ginger snaps. I don't know what you're talking about. I got CK in the house. Good afternoon, CK. CK, don't sign no bad deals. I'm warning you. Don't sign no bad deals. You check with me before you sign any deals for the use of your name. I'm just picking with Wyatt. I was watching this show when he was talking to CK about a 60-40 split. Jacqueline, I don't think we beefing no more. Things seem to have turned out good. So I don't think we beefing no more. We can be friends again. I have to call you. We'll talk about it. Let me see. Milk chocolate and dark chocolate can also give you gout and diabetes. You should tell that to the women that used to swallow this milk chocolate and dark chocolate. Let's see. Sea Breeze just says, just say allegedly. They might be telling them that. Like, stop stating things as a fact. You know, allegedly is a word. that you can use. And it's a good word when you don't know a thing as a fact. And you wouldn't think that you would have to tell certain people that, you know. I would imagine if you've been doing this for a long time, then people wouldn't have to tell you that. But they got to have a seminar. Um let me see. What's wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? Jerika and LaDonna. What is wrong with y'all? Let me see. We did not. I don't think that we are kicking it with the flute player. Oh, all right. So, what is going on today other than the school board meeting? What's going on other than the school board meeting, y'all? And again, I hope everyone's having a great day. It feels great outside. If I wasn't going to this school board meeting, I was going to say I would get back out in the yard, but I wouldn't because I got so much other stuff I had to do. I got so much other stuff that I have to do. But it feels so good outside. If you ain't been out, get out and enjoy it. It's a nice sunny day. It did rain a little earlier, and you would think that it might be a little, sticky or whatever, but it's not. It's kind of cool. It feels great out there. It feels great out there. I had to go and buy me a little gimbal. Because I remember last time I was at the meeting. This thing ain't charging. I remember last time I was at the school board meeting trying to go live, and I had to hold my phone like this the whole time, and somebody would say something to me, and I would look, and automatically, you know what I'm saying, when the phone move, and then I was trying to hold it still, so I was, trying to do all kind of stuff to hold it still. I was like, man, forget all of that. Go get a gimbal. So I went and got a gimbal. So I had to, I guess, download the software and all that kind of stuff. It is a DJI gimbal. I had to download the software and all of that good stuff to get it out, to get it together. But I should be able to figure that out from the time I leave here to the time I get there. See, y'all see what I got? So much stuff that I have to do. To get all of this stuff together. And I do it, though. I do it for all of y'all. For the, 50 to, I think at one point I had 90 something. I don't think I've hit 100 viewers yet. Live. I don't think I've hit 100 people viewing at the same time live. But Diane says, I can see them not letting anyone record if it's a closed meeting. This is not the closed meeting. It's a public meeting. I don't think technically they can stop you from recording. It's public property. It's a public meeting. The public is allowed to be there, First Amendment audit type stuff. But they broadcast the meetings live, like they live stream the meetings. So you don't have to check out my live stream. You can go to CPS and they live stream the meetings themselves. So, yeah. I think everything should be okay. And, but I want to be there and check it out and see what's up. And, I probably won't be providing any commentary, and hopefully everything turns out okay. This is trial run number 2, period, but it's, it'll be my first trial run with the new gimbal. Okay. But no, if they tell me I can record, we gonna have a problem. But I don't foresee that being an issue at all. I've been in there. I'm not technically recording. I'm live streaming. So I've been in there. I've live streamed from there before, and it won't be an issue. It shouldn't be an issue. Will you sit by Lincoln at the meeting? I usually, look, I'm different than some people. I'm not one of those people who had to be seen. which I guess has not necessarily served me exceptionally well in terms of course, visibility and everybody knowing who I am and making those relationships. But I'm one of those people who don't have to be seen. So I won't be trying to force people to move so I can sit on the front row and all of that kind of stuff. I won't be trying to walk in with city council members or with board members or with the superintendent and her crew. That's not me. So because I won't be in a position where I'm trying to be seen, I'm one of those sit in the back of the room guys. Sit in the back of the room and observe. So there's a really good chance that no, I won't be. I won't be trying to walk in and make sure that I'm noticed and then, ask somebody, can I have a seat because it's up front near all the so-called important people. So probably not. Probably not. But I will say hi to him if I see him. Because I'm a nice guy. Because I'm a nice guy. I will say hi. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? I hope everything is going well. Just because I'm a nice guy. That's just how I do. Oh, let me see. Let me see. If they say you can't live stream, just start screaming. But this is a public meeting. I don't anticipate anybody having any problems with anyone live streaming. I don't anticipate that at all. Either versus the black bull. I don't think that bull person is him. I don't think it is. I can't say with 100% certainty because I I took the defamation class, so I don't think though that that's him. You are a child of God and hold no grudges. Amen. Yeah, no, I don't subscribe to that. I'm a child of God, but I hold grudges like a mug. I do. I do. It's hard for me to let stuff go. So yeah, I hold grudges like a mug until I'm like Sealy, and until you do right by me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no. I I hold grudges. Oh, let's see. But what else is going on? I never talked about the 18-year-old getting killed over in North College Hill. Or was it College Hill? I think it was North College Hill. Hold on. North College Hill. I never talked about that yesterday. Of course, the only thing I really have to say about it is that's I mean, can you 18? You've lived your whole life at 18. You don't know nothing at 18. You know what I'm saying? Not really. Well, I mean, you do, but you don't really get much. You haven't experienced a lot, and it's over. And it's over. I don't. This is not the answer. This is not the answer. But this is one of my answers. Fathers got to get involved in their children's lives. Again, that's not the answer. That's not going to stop people shooting people. It's not going to, necessarily make the crime rate come down and the test scores go up in the schools and all that kind of stuff. But I think it's a responsible fathers have to become part of their children's lives. In saying that, of course, that also means, because I'm putting it on fathers. I'm putting it on fathers. But that also means that women, y'all need to teach y'all girls. Stop having sex with these irresponsible dudes. We got to change this whole narrative, this whole belief system, and the way that we view people. You a cornball if you ain't, out in the streets. And if you ain't never sold no drugs, or, been had dealings with the drug game, or, what I'm saying, if you a good, upstanding, responsible person who ain't, ever necessarily, that wasn't your fault, ran afoul of the law, and you do the right thing and you treat people with respect, then, oh, you a square, and oh, you a lame, and you a cornball, and you a this, and you a that. We have to change that mindset. I don't know how we do it, because it's so ingrained, even in people who say they don't do it. And I believe they really believe that they're not doing it. But we do it without even thinking about it, because it's, to some degree, it's what's been put inside of us. And we really do. We talk about the so-called good dudes as in all of these negative terms, and we talk about I'm gonna just say the street dudes and the irresponsible guys in glowing terms sometimes. And sure, then we'll say, well, I'm not trying to celebrate that life, or I'm not trying to, whatever, make that life seem like it's glamorized it or whatever. But we do. We glamorize it, and then we say, I'm not really trying to glamorize it. And we're really not trying to glamorize it. It's just, I understand, or I guess I should say I could understand, a girl, young lady, a woman, looking at a dude who, just making it, working hard every day, treating people with respect, trying to handle his business, all of that kind of stuff. I understand that how some of these women can look at those guys and be like, that's boring. I need excitement, And excitement don't mean necessarily doing just exciting stuff. Excitement means danger. Excitement means a roller coaster emotionally and all that kind of stuff. They looking for that. I watch a lot of these videos, these manosphere videos, and I get that a lot of times they're very skewed. It's edited. And so I could probably walk downtown and ask 1,000 people a question. And, 990 of them will answer in a way that seems like they want a nice, responsible guy. But 10 of them would be like, because they be asking stuff like, would you rather be with a guy that hit you and beat you, or would you, and it's fun and exciting, or would you rather be with a guy that shows you respect, but he's kind of, maybe a little boring. He don't like to, go hang out at the clubs. And you would probably get 10 of them who would be like, no, I want the guy to hang out at the club. I don't want to be with the guy that don't want to go to the club. I take the guy who hit me. And then I could mash that all together. And even though 990 people said, no, give me the responsible dude, let me grab the 10 that said, I want the dude that beat me. And then edit it. And then I can use that. See, now this is how women think about men, and so on and so forth. And, boom, here's 10 women. I want the dude that beat me. I want the dude that beat me. I want the dude that beat me. I take the dude that beat me. All that kind of stuff. And I can mash it together and make it look like that's the prevailing thought. So I'm not necessarily saying with 100% certainty that that's all women, and all of these women, that's what they want. They want the bad guy. Because I saw it, in some video I saw in the manosphere. But I'm saying that does exist. And I would say the ratio is a lot greater than, 990 to 10, So I don't know how we change it, but we got to change it. We got to do something to change it. So we got to get, when women have children, they need to have those children with responsible men who are also, because every so-called responsible man ain't necessarily responsible. Like, he seemed responsible, but then we had a kid and he don't even call. He don't even talk to his kids. You know what I'm saying? He don't get in no trouble. He don't go hang out at the clubs. He don't do this. He go to work every day. He make good money. You know, he take care of his business. He that. But he don't ever call his kids. He don't play a role in his kids' lives. That's not a responsible dude to me. And you're thinking, well, how could she know this if he seemed responsible otherwise, and then she had a kid with him, and so on and so forth. So there's something to be said for, hey, guess what? When you get married, that's when you have kids. That's also no guarantee. But you should, be having conversations about it. You should be having conversations about, how people view having children and their responsibility and all that kind of stuff. And I don't know that we have those conversations with the people that we choose to have sex with. I don't know that those conversations are had. I've had sex once or twice in my life, okay? Once or twice. And those women just might have diabetes. But a lot of those times, there was no intention to create a child. And I wasn't necessarily the most responsible person in the world in dealing with those. But when I was for real talking about the fact that, I want children, I want a family, I want to, later on, conversations were had. I wasn't mature enough. Wasn't thinking about it enough to have those conversations. And I try to pass that on to, my kids and the other people that I know and all of that kind of stuff. Just that people should have, but people don't have those conversations. People don't have those conversations. And I'm not here to, look, I did everything right. I didn't. I got lucky. In that I have no children out of wedlock. Well, some of it was lucky. Some of it was early on. Didn't nobody give me the draws. Like, I wanted the draws real bad, and I was trying to get the draws, and I couldn't get the draws. Okay, that's just the truth. So it wasn't luck. It was more bad luck. No game, I would say. At one point, I had no game. And then once I got a little game, then I got a little lucky and didn't have incidences where I had children out of wedlock. I had a scare or two. But I think that's and it's so complicated. It's so complicated because, again, I'm not even saying that's the answer. Like, if we do this, crime's going to stop. Test scores are going to go up. Our children are going to be more educated, and then they're going to be more responsible with their money and their families, and then they're going to live about. I'm not saying that's the case. I'm just saying it's one of the things that maybe we can kind of look at. But Sea Breeze, you're right. It is 3:45. Y'all, I'm gonna get out of here. Maybe we'll pick this up another day, and people can call in and share their thoughts. Cause y'all don't call in enough to just share y'all thoughts. Yeah, people call in to cuss me out, but just regular people don't call in enough to share their thoughts. And I would love to have that happen more often. So maybe next show we can continue this conversation. But for right now, yeah, I had to get out of here. I told you I was going to be short. I'm going to head up to this school board meeting. Hopefully I'll be able to get in. Hopefully it's so crowded that I can't get in. But I don't anticipate that being the case either. But, so hopefully I'll be able to get in and hopefully figure out this daggone gimbal and live stream. So we'll see what happens. Y'all go on about y'all day. If you can get out and enjoy this weather, I don't know if it's supposed to rain again today, but if it don't rain, get out and enjoy this weather. It's a beautiful day. All right? It's a beautiful day. So get out, enjoy the game, enjoy the day, enjoy the weather. And as you're out and about, do your best to be the reason that somebody smiles today. until later on. And again, I believe I'll be on the personal Facebook page. I don't think I'll be on the YouTube pages or X or what's my other one? What's my other page? Twitch. I don't think I'll be on those. So until next time, be the reason somebody smiles today. All right.